Coming up next, an entire evening of classic Christmas episodes from TV Land. So sit back and enjoy our special gift to you. It's Christmas night on Nick at Night. You can try on that new sweater tomorrow.
Christmas night on Nick at Night is brought to you by Nestle and Nintendo Game Boy.
Nano, nano. Shalbat.
Be calm.
Okay.
Everything is going to be all right, but just start packing, okay?
What?
We've got to get out of here. We're going to blow this burg. It's over. The party's over. Boulder's had it.
What are you talking about?
There's a plague. It's an epidemic. It's called Christmas.
Oh, the Christmas plague.
Ah, you know about it. It affects the brain. The mindless hordes are all out in the street milling around. And last night while you were at school, there was a roving gang terrorizing the neighborhood. They were just singing for trouble.
Singing for trouble.
Yes, they wanted to beat up Monty Hall and his family. They were going from house to house singing, "Deck the halls, deck the halls."
Mark, those are Christmas carolers. They're harmless.
Oh, I'll let you know. Quick! We've got to get you out of here. The whole town's under martial law. There's a little fat dude in a red suit on every corner. And he's called Santa Claus. And he's stopping everybody. And people are really sick because they're putting plastic babies on everybody's lawn covered in straw. I don't know, but we've got to get out of here before we're all infected.
Mark, relax. Now, this might be hard for you to understand, but it's all a part of our Christmas holiday.
Oh, that explains it.
You see, the men in the red suits are collecting money for people that are less fortunate. And the carolers are singing because that makes people happy.
Oh, yeah? Tell that to the halls after they're decked.
You see, this holiday is to celebrate the birth of one of Earth's greatest men called Jesus Christ.
Oh, is that the guy with the glasses that runs Boulder Stereo?
No, I don't think that's him. You see, Jesus was a wise and wonderful man. That's why this time of year brings out the best in people. It's a time for caring and sharing when you open up your heart to your fellow man.
Oh, I see. For a few short weeks each year, humans try to act human.
Well, it's a start.
Oh, it's a darn good one. Orson will be pleased to hear about this. I'll get it. Mindy, you don't have to worry about it snowing tonight because here's your fair weather friend, Susan.
Mark.
Oh, Sue.
You're such a dear child.
Well, Susan Taylor, whatever brings you into this neighborhood? After all, there's no valet parking.
Mindy! Nonsense. I go to a tacky area to see a friend.
Oh, that's nice.
I know.
So, what brings you by?
Oh, Christmas. You know, at Christmas you stop to think about your friends, and that's why I'm here. After all, you two are my best friends.
We're your only friends.
Oh, what beautiful Christmas cards. Where did you buy them?
Oh, she didn't. One man gave them all to her.
Aha.
The mailman.
Oh, that's the guy, the one with the well-stuffed pouch. Did you string up your Christmas cards?
Oh, sort of. I hung up my Christmas card.
Oh, then I'll give you a card. Here. Are you into camels?
Oh, thank you, Mork, but it's just not the same. Cute camel, though. Oh, Mindy, you're Your place is just so homey. Not like mine. I mean, mine is just so gosh darned elegant. It's just that it's not really the kind of place you'd like to spend Christmas in. All alone.
Oh, loneliness. Heavy sigh.
Oh, I know. What about that guy you're dating, the lawyer?
Oh, Patrick. Well, no, we're not going to be able to spend Christmas together. He has this silly quirk about spending the holidays with his wife.
That's easily fixed. Just have him come over and bring the little woman along.
Mork, she doesn't know that I exist.
Oh, that's probably why she didn't send you a card. But you have to let people know what you're doing. Ah, I have the solution. Why don't you come over here for Christmas?
Excuse me, Mark. I forgot I have to talk to you. You were going to invite her to spend Christmas with us, weren't you?
I got the right idea. I think fast.
Mark, I want to spend Christmas with you, Dad, and Grandma.
Well, so does she.
But I don't want to spend it with her.
Why? You told me Christmas was a time of caring and sharing, a time when you open up your heart to your fellow man or strange woman. What made you change your mind?
I didn't change my mind. I just... Oh, you don't understand.
I think I do understand. You didn't mean what you said. It was a nice idea, though, but I guess this Christmas is just a sham.
No. I mean, it's still a nice idea, but she's just so... Ugh. And her ego is so inflated. Oh, all right, ask her.
Oh, thank you, Mindy. Okay. Susan, even though you're... and inflated, would you like to spend Christmas over here?
Well, I suppose I could change my plans.
Swell.
Oh, gee, I forgot. I can't.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, maybe next year.
Well, I'm a nooner. I could never possibly get here in time for the festivities.
Well, I'll wake you up.
Well, if it's that important to you, I suppose I could come over and spend Christmas Eve here, and then you could wake me up in time for the fun in the morning. Okay, you win.
Thank you for thinking of us.
What are friends for? Well, listen, I do prefer to have the Christmas meal around 1 o'clock. Oh, fair warning. I only eat white meat.
Well, I guess we'll have to get a Caucasian turkey then.
Oh, we're gonna have such fun. Ciao.
Grub! See, Mindy? Aren't you glad we did the right thing? In come! Eugene! What's action, faction? What's this?
A tree.
A tree in bondage? Eugene, you're weird. Why are you dragging this dead thing around?
Haven't you seen a Christmas tree before?
Oh, Christmas tree. No.
Man, sometimes you act like you're from another world. It's a Christmas tree. You decorate it.
Why?
Well, Mark, there's certain things you do on Christmas. 1, decorate the tree. 2, eat turkey. 3, exchange gifts.
Whoa, Munchkin. Run the gift parts by me again.
Well, Mindy will buy you something. And probably your dad and Grandma.
Oh, and ipso facto, I'm supposed to buy them something.
Now you got it.
Ooh, what a pleasant tradition.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Susan.
Susan who?
Susan Taylor.
Ooh, what a terrible knock-knock joke.
Oh, Mork, I'm so full of the essence of Christmas.
Oh, I'd like to meet my maid, Munchkin. Eugene.
Oh, Mork, I am so thrilled. Hello there. I am so thrilled that you and Mindy have invited me to spend this special time of the year with you that, well, I've decided to share with you one of my most cherished possessions, a heavenly top piece for our tree, my Gucci angel.
Well, any friend of yours is a friend of ours, and your winged guest is welcome here. Fly, little friend, be free. Oh, heavy remorse. I've killed your flighty friend. I'm sorry it was your most prized possession.
That's all right. I have 6 more at home. Well, I must fly.
Oh, think of your friend.
Oh, that reminds me. I'll drop off another angel with Mindy later. Ciao.
Pekingese.
Boy, she's something else.
Yeah, I like her too. Eugene, would you come with me and help me pick out presents for the family?
Sure, but I gotta tell you something. That lady friend of yours has a wrong idea about Christmas.
She does?
Yeah, getting presents is nice, but giving presents what the gig's all about.
Like Mindy said, caring and sharing.
Right. It's the time of the year when everyone's full of brotherly love.
Will you let go? I saw it first.
I got more of it.
No, you haven't. Hey, girlie,
Come back here. Come back here.
You had plenty yesterday.
I'm sorry.
Don't you have one with green?
Mark!
Eugene.
You can't buy anything under there. Come on out.
Oh, no way, Jose. Niet, nix.
I wanted to be there.
I'm no chump. These people are out for blood.
This is big.
I'd rather go swimming in a blender.
Hey, Mark, here comes a salesman.
Can I help you?
You help me?
What?
I still respect you.
He's scared to come
Will you
out.
come out of there right now?
No,
Face it like a man.
Hey, everybody, there's a sale on the second floor. 110% off. That's right, 110% off. I'm sorry. I had to save myself, and besides, all I want is just a sweater.
It's all right. They'll be back when they find out there's no second floor.
What kind of sweater do you want?
Well, I'd like to go big time. Maybe Cardin, Yves Saint Laurent. I've got $12.
$12?
Well, yeah, I've got to buy 3 presents for that. Or 4, including Susan.
$12, huh? I got an idea for you, friend. Why don't you do your shopping at McDonald's?
All right, Eugene, we're off to the Golden Arches.
Mark! Who was putting you on?
Oh, I guess $12 doesn't buy very nice presents then.
Not for that many people.
Too bad. At home, we used to make presents for people.
Sure you can do that.
I thought that's against the law. You know, because on TV they say you've got to buy everything. It's part of the commercialization of Christmas, you know?
The stores would rather you buy them. There's no reason you can't make them.
Oh. Oh, yay. Excitement and tingle. I've got to get the material then. Let's see. What do we need? We need lots of gum, ball of string, some dust balls, and a little tiny whip. Mindy, guess what?
What?
I have a surprise for you. I've hid your present all over the house, and you'll never be able to... No, sit there!
Why did you hide your presents? Why didn't you just put them under the tree?
I didn't want you to see them.
Didn't you wrap them?
You're supposed to wrap your presents?
Yeah.
Okay. You're nothing. You're scars. You're not worth the money. Who would buy you in a million years? Doesn't sound very Christmassy to me.
Mark, look. See, a little paper, a little ribbon, nice little bow. This is how we wrap presents.
Oh, that's a lot more in the spirit of things.
Yes.
Well, guess what I got for you. Go on, take a guess. Come on, just one guess.
No, I don't want to guess. I don't want to ruin it.
Oh, party pooper. You ought to guess what you got for me. Come on, let me guess.
No.
Just give me a hint. Give me a hint. Give me a hint.
Oh, Mark. You're just going to have to wait till tomorrow morning.
Oh.
You know, you're just like a little kid. Don't shake that. You're going to break the...
What?
Oh, cute.
Knock, knock.
Don't say who's there. It's a setup for a terrible joke. Entrez-vous!
Hi there. Oh, look at all the beautiful presents. How nice. I only got one gift myself this year. It's from my boyfriend, Patrick.
And his wife?
I doubt it.
You know what he gave me for Christmas? A picture of himself.
And you opened it?
No, I don't have to. I know. That's what I'm giving for Christmas this year. That man doesn't have a single bit of imagination.
Oh, well, Susan, forget about Patrick. We're going to see that you have a really nice Christmas this year.
Yes, we have presents even for you.
That's nice. Look, I really appreciate your inviting me over here for the holidays. I know I kind of wangled my invitation, but, well, I'm really glad you invited me. And I think we're going to have a really nice Christmas.
Oh, I know we are.
Well, since everyone's in the Christmas spirit, let's open those presents!
Now, I told you. We're going to open our presents tomorrow morning when Dad and Grandma get here. Do you think you can wait that long?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Remember me? Mork the Emotionless? I'm in control. Everything is cool. Tell you what, tomorrow morning when they get here, you just give me a buzz. If the energy's right, I'll come down. We'll have a cocktail, we'll talk. Because you know, Christmas is really for kids.
Well, it is getting late. I think we probably should hit the sack. Tomorrow's going to start pretty early.
Okay. You know, in spite of what he just said, Mork certainly seems to be excited about Christmas.
Oh, he is. It's like it's his first one. You see, his parents never celebrated Christmas.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, it is.
Mork and I have a lot in common.
Catchy tune.
Oh, look at this lovely brooch. Cameo from the antique shop. Oh, isn't it lovely? Oh, Fred, how did you know I wanted it?
Well, I overheard you mention it to Mindy. Every day since July.
Oh, Mindy, thank you so much for the gloves. They're really nice.
Oh, you're welcome. Oh, and thank you for the lovely picture of yourself.
It's time for my presents now. I saved the best for last. Ha-ha, but not needed. Grandma, may all your Christmases be bright.
Oh, thank you.
Pops, keep those chestnuts roasting. Susan, this is even better than your picture. Mindy, for you. And thanks for being such a swell roomie.
Oh, thanks, Mork.
Say, this is nice. What is it?
Well, you said you've always wanted a rug. Try it on. Just like Howard Cosell, and it's indoor-outdoor.
A painting?
Oh, yes. You said you like music and antiques, so I combined the two, and I made a portrait of Liberace made out of old bubble gum. I painted each wad myself.
It's unusual.
Oh, I knew you'd like it.
Gee, I can't wait to see what I got.
Well, yours was the only one I bought, because you said you wanted something returnable.
A saucer?
Surprised?
Oh, yes. Why a saucer?
Well, Mindy said you'd only appreciate something shallow.
It's a bracelet.
No, it's a lawnmower. Of course it's a bracelet.
Oh.
It's handmade by Mork.
Oh, it's really interesting. What kind of beads are these?
Oh, they're not beads. And I know you love it because there's a whole collection up in the attic. They're flies. They can't fly now, silly. They're dead.
Oh.
And look, I hand-painted each and every one of their eyes, which was really a drag. Took a long time. And I made little clothing for them right there, little pants, too. Oh, look. Look, his human's open. And if you look real close and you hold them up to the light, you can see I put sequins on the wings so they could look like Liza Minnelli in Cabaret. Isn't it incredible? I knew you'd like it.
Oh.
It just wasn't just to see the surprised look on your face.
Well, I appreciate the fact that it took you so long to make that. Could you put that in the box for me?
Oh, you know why I put it in such a big box?
Why?
So you couldn't guess what it was.
Oh.
Did I fool you?
You sure did, boy. I never would have guessed what was in there.
Well, does everyone like my swell gifts?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Well, if you like those, wait till you see what I got for the entire house. It's something everybody can use. Oh, dopey me. It must be upstairs. I'll go get it. Will you look at this?
Oh, my gosh.
I agree, but what can you say to the guy?
Oh, no. What I thought was a picture from Patrick. It's a $1,000 bill. Oh, no, I didn't get him anything because I thought he gave me a crummy picture. Oh, I gotta think of something that I can get for him and leave it in his mailbox. I know. I'll leave him one of my Gucci angels. Oh, folks, now you gotta admit it. This is what Christmas is all about. Not like those stupid presents Mort made for us. Merry Christmas!
Well, what should we do?
I don't know. Poor Mork, I'm so embarrassed for him. He worked so hard on all this stuff.
I know. A rug, gum, dead flies. It's tough to warm up to. Oh, the poor boy.
Do we tell him? I mean, we don't want him to make the same mistake next year.
Dad, how do we tell him? Did you see the look on his face?
You don't have to. Made a fool out of myself. I'm sorry I embarrassed you. I'll be up in my room.
Wait a minute, Mork. Okay, so your presents weren't very practical, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, Mork, Dad's right. It's not the gift, it's the thought that counts.
That's true, Mork. It is the thought.
You thought's important?
Well, of course.
I should have given you one of those for Christmas.
What?
A thought.
You can give a thought?
No, but you can give it to yourself. I can make it happen. Let me show you.
I don't believe it.
What was your thought?
Well, when I was a little girl, I used to have this dog named Peppy. And I let him loose one afternoon at a picnic, and he ran away. And a week went by, and I thought that he'd gotten run over by a car. And I just remember the way I felt the day that Peppy ran up the driveway. Oh, thanks, Mork.
What about you, Grandma?
Well, I was just remembering my husband and our first Christmas together. We couldn't afford furniture or gifts for each other, but we bought a tree. And it was the best Christmas ever.
What's wrong, Pops?
Nothing. Nothing at all. You just made me remember the first time I held my newborn daughter. My hands were so large and clumsy. I just couldn't believe anything so tiny could make me so happy. Thank you, Mork.
Me too, Mork. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'd forgotten how much I love that dog.
You like it better than flies?
Yes, even better than flies.
I want to say something to you, too. This is my first Christmas, and you made it really wonderful.
Oh, thank you. Well...
Nick at Night's 1992 rerun countdown can make your New Year's Eve party an unforgettable one. So whip up your favorite dip and you and all your guests can count down the year's top 25 classic reruns right here on Nick at Night.
Responsible adults aren't supposed to have fun. Wake up. We can do whatever we want. Drive racing cars to work, play golf in our pajamas, tennis on the bus, or baseball in our mother-in-law's living room. All you need is a Game Boy. It's a personal game-playing system with over 200 puzzle, action, and sports games to choose from. Hey, fun is your reward for growing up. Start playing.
You really got to get one of these.
Game Boy by Nintendo. Have you had your fun today?
He loved living on the edge. Now he's taking the chance of a lifetime. Freeze a human being. And after 50 years...
It's cold. Think he's dead? Mom, I'm not making this up.
The world has changed.
It's called television.
What the heck happened in the last 50 years? But falling in love remains the same. Mel Gibson, Forever Young, rated PG. Now playing at a theater near you.
Call me unreliable. Call me unpredictable. Throw in undependable too.
Flashlight sure can be unreliable, but there's one that's ready when you need it. The First Alert Rechargeable Flashlight, because First Alert Rechargeable means reliable.
But it's undeniably true.
First Alert, reliable, rechargeable.
Take a tip from Santa and give the Dirt Devil hand vac. Help someone you love clean up this Christmas.
Happy holidays from everyone.
Deck the halls, deck the halls.
La 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 la.
Oh, 'tis the season to be jolly.
We now are gay apparel. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Ho, ho, ho. Everyone here at Nick at Night.
N-E-S-T-L-E-S, Nestle makes the very best. N-E-S-T-L-E-S, Nestle makes the very best. This season, look for special holiday wrapping featuring me, Farkle, on your favorite Nestle candy. N-E-S-T-L-E-S, new holiday wrapping from Nestle. Nestle makes the very best chocolate.
8 a.m. tomorrow is the start of Sears' best weeks to buy. And tomorrow only save on these great sale items. 25 to 50% on all men's, women's, and children's outerwear. 50% on all our comfortable men's flannel shirts. 50% on all men's toasty sweaters. Plus, save 50 to 70% on all Christmas gift wrap and Christmas cards. So get to Sears tomorrow at 8 a.m. for the start of Sears' best weeks to buy.
Flying coach was a bit of a drag, but I'm here.
Jane, I'd like you to meet Peter. Peter makes movies.
Features.
Hi, we were just talking about this movie that HBO made. It was so intense. Did you make that movie?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't make
that. I'm at home thinking they'll never show. And then they show.
Were you talking about that HBO movie?
Yeah, really gutsy, huh?
I didn't even know they made movies. Did you make that?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
Yeah, I read that movie caused a lot of controversy. But you probably stay away from stuff like that, huh? Too risky, huh?
Movies that get people talking. Movies that matter. HBO makes them, and you don't want to miss them.
It was edgy.
Poignant.
No, I didn't make it.
Excuse me. I heard you make movies for HBO?
Yes. Yes, I do.
HBO original movies. Just you wait.
You know, people have been talking about my movies all night.
Turn on the TV.
And watch the Mary Tyler Moore Show.
That's always good company.
Weekends at 11:10 Central on Nick at Night.
Christmas Eve is just like any other day when you're doing a news show. Well, let's see. It's a 4-hour drive. If I leave here at 7, I should be there by 8 o'clock. But I'm going to drive fast because I can't wait to see you. All right. I won't drive fast. I won't, I promise. Mom, don't worry. I won't be there until 1 in the morning, okay? Okay. Bye, Mom. Love to all. I'll see you next week. Merry Christmas to you, too. Bye-bye. Morning, Mr. Grant.
The only thing missing is an electric train. You got the nativity scene in your drawer? That's incredible.
I haven't had time to set it up, but I thought it would go very nicely on the filing cabinet.
I was kidding.
Mr. Grant, I don't suppose there's any chance that I could get off early Christmas Eve, is there? See, I'm going to drive up to spend Christmas Day with my family.
Mary, come into my office. Mary, the thing I wanted to talk to you...
Well, it's Christmas. You had to have something in here.
It's not going to drop needles all over my desk, is it? Sit down. You know, Mary, I haven't had Christmas off in 7 years.
Oh, that's terrible.
Well, it's not too bad. You get used to it. Christmas is just like any other day when you work in a newsroom. You know what I mean?
No.
Oh. You gotta work on Christmas.
I've got to work on Christmas?
Well, that's another way of putting it.
Listen, I never thought that I would be working on Christmas. I better go call my mom. She's sentimental about Christmas.
I have a feeling that when I go to sleep tonight, 3 ghosts are going to visit me.
Rhoda, aren't you going to help me decorate it all?
I just decorated an entire department store. Hey, Mary, why don't you hang out pantyhose? They hold more.
I never thought of that.
Mary, hurry up!
Hi.
What? Ooh. You know the wonderful thing about living in Minnesota? We always have a white Christmas.
The thing that gets me is the white Easters.
I never saw so much stuff.
I can't help myself. I'm just a Christmas nut.
Not just Christmas.
I'm sure you feel the same way about Hanukkah, Rhoda.
Oh, sure. Hanukkah, Christmas.
Mary, do you mind if I leave Bess's gifts here? I don't want her to find them. She's been hunting around the apartment since Halloween.
Oh, sure.
Well, you see, this stuff is fantastic.
Did you get anything for me? Not exactly what I wanted.
This is a 1/4 scale transparent figure with all the intestines. It's very educational also.
Hey, Mary, don't you wish they had this kind of stuff when we were kids?
Oh, Rhoda, look!
Oh, now she is adorable.
Oh.
This doll is some dresser. I've been looking for a pair of shoes like this all winter.
Didn't she, darling?
Is she a talking doll?
No.
Ah, too bad. I was hoping she could tell me where she got those shoes.
What are you getting for Lars?
Hey, he's a doctor. Why don't you give him this thing with the intestines?
Yeah.
That is for him.
Do you have any idea what he's giving you?
He told me I could pick my own gift this year. Yeah. I picked cash. I'll be back up tomorrow to wrap these. Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
Bye.
you too. Oh, wow, this is going to be some weird Christmas.
What do you mean, man?
Well, my apartment's all decorated. I got presents under the tree, and I'm not going to be here to enjoy it. I'll be working.
That's it. Cheer yourself up.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. When I was a little girl, we used to drive up to my grandparents every Christmas, and on the way, we'd pass this diner, and there'd be these little old men having their Christmas dinner all alone, and it's just that this year I'm going to be one of those little old men.
You know, I came down here because I was a little depressed, but said to myself, Mary will cheer me up.
Yeah, I got an idea. I didn't have to work Christmas Eve. Why don't you and I celebrate it together?
I don't know, Mare. I get the feeling that Christmas Eve with you could be pretty grim.
No, come on, I'll be good, I promise. We'll light the tree and then build a fire and we'll have some eggnog and open our presents. Come on, what do you say?
Okay, you're on. Good. Hey, listen, does this mean we're going to exchange gifts?
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Did you get mine yet?
Yeah?
What is it?
Rhoda, you're not supposed to ask that.
Well, how about a hint? Mary, I'm very competitive. I want to get you something better.
That's not exactly the Christmas spirit, fella. It's not what I'd call the Christmas spirit. No, sir, that is not the Christmas spirit.
Well, what's wrong, Ted?
Oh, they're just rumming it in down the hall because they're having a Christmas party and we're not.
Who's having the party?
Everybody except us. In particular, that darn Chuckle's a clown. Hey, clown, you're not funny. I don't know why we can't have a Christmas party.
Oh, yes, you do. Because of what you did last year.
What'd you do, Ted?
I don't remember. I go to a lot of parties. I don't know everything.
What did he do?
Ah, well, you know how it is. You get a few drinks in you and you feel like telling off the boss.
Except he did it on the air.
You're kidding. You mean he actually told you off on the air?
No, he didn't tell me off.
Well, who then?
The president.
The United States?
Of America.
Why?
Well, he sent the president a Christmas card and got mad because he didn't get one back. Hi, Fred.
Hiya, Fred. How you doing?
Why don't you ask me New Year's Eve? I have to work then, too.
What? Murray, we said we weren't going to exchange presents.
Oh, I know, but, well, I felt so bad about you not being able to get home and all. I hope you like it.
Oh, but Murray, the point is we did discuss it and we decided no presents. Oh, well, I don't know what to say. Except, here's yours.
Oh, gee,
Merry Christmas. I know. Listen, Murray, don't feel badly about me. Rhoda and I are going to have dinner together tonight, open some presents.
Ho, ho, ho! The Silver Santa's here. Right now, I have personalized gifties for each one of my little elves. Lou?
Gee, I wonder what it is.
It's either a record album or a very stiff handkerchief.
Fred? Mary? Thanks for the tie, Mayor.
Oh, you're welcome, Ted. I hope it fits.
Harlan?
Ted, why don't we just file by and help ourselves?
There's a way of doing these things, Murr. Avery?
He's the only man I know that can make Christmas seem like mail call.
Murray?
Yo! Thanks a lot, Ted.
Oh, this is terrific,
I'm
Ted.
glad you like it, Lou.
Yes, the year in review is told by Ted Baxter.
I had the engineers make it up. It's a compilation of my best stuff.
I'm surprised you needed an LP.
Mary,
Oh, thank you.
I heard about you not being able to go home for Christmas after planning to and all.
Yeah, it was a little disappointing, but everybody here has the same problem, or one like it. Look at you. It's Christmas Eve, and you have to work tonight.
Well, I just want you to know that tomorrow when you're working and I'm at home, I'll be thinking about you.
Oh, thank you, Fred. That's very nice.
And I guess tonight when I'm working and you're at home, you'll be thinking about me.
Well, I will now.
You know, I just thought of something. When somebody's got a big family like I have, it seems a shame not to share it. So I was wondering,
Yes?
would you work for me tonight?
Would I?
Look, Mary, I wouldn't ask you if you were going home to your family, but what's Christmas Eve to you? You're going to be all alone. I'll trade you. I'll work New Year's Day for you. That way you'll be able to watch all the football games.
Fred, I...
Look, Mary, please. I've never spent Christmas Eve with my kids.
Oh, Fred, that last part wasn't fair.
I know, but I'm desperate. Mary, will you work for me tonight?
All right.
Aw,
yes.
thanks.
Will you at least cover for me while I go home and have some dinner?
Oh, sure. And, Mary, I just want you to know I feel terrible about this.
Good.
not coming in yet because I have this big package out here. So big that I had to open the door first. Now I am bringing this big package into your apartment. And I am placing it under your tree. No, I'm not. I can't stand it. You gotta open it now, Mary.
Rhoda, it's for me?
Yeah, for you. Merry Christmas.
Big. Should I open it now?
Yeah, go on.
It looks like somebody already opened it.
I did. I opened it a few times to take a look at this fantastic gift.
Oh, Rhoda! Oh, it's just...
Isn't it great?
Huh? Oh, wow.
Hey, listen, let me break you in on it. You'll be able to get your license and then solo in no time. Miss Richards, this is your griddle area.
Yeah.
If you wish to fry an egg.
Yes.
Then, of course, here is your rotisserie. If you wish to barbecue an egg.
Uh-huh.
Then we have the oven for your basic baked egg.
Yes. What's this?
That's your egg.
I knew it.
Well, Mary, what do you think?
Rhoda, I think it is just wonderful, and I think you spent too much money.
Don't worry. I got an employee's discount down at the store.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah.
Well, I have yours, and it's not half as nice.
40% is nice.
Well,
it's not too big, is it? Not kidding. Oh, this is fun. Oh, Mary, it's gorgeous. And you paid full price, right?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you know what this will go great with? My new suit.
Well, you think this is an accident? Why do you think I picked it out?
Oh, kid, thanks. I love it. I do.
Hey, me too. Thanks. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. Hey, you know what else my new blouse will go great with?
What?
Your rotisserie.
Huh?
I can wear it while you cook a turkey in there. I bought one for us for tonight. I'll go get it.
Rhoda, wait. Listen, how fast do you think that thing can cook a turkey?
Why?
Because I have to leave for the office in 10 minutes.
For what?
To work.
What?
I traded with a man so that he could be with his... I don't even want to go into it.
Terrific. Wonderful. You get me all hyped up for Christmas Eve and then you run out like this. What am I supposed to do? Stand out in the snow and light matches?
Rhoda, will you please? You know, this has been a rough week, and the worst part is just about to begin.
Okay, kid. Listen. I'll see you later tonight, huh?
No, I have to work till midnight.
Oh. Well, then I'll see you tomorrow.
I can't. I'm working tomorrow. It's Christmas.
Well, have a Merry Christmas.
You too.
And now this final Yuletide item. We have just received word from a U.S. radar base in northernmost Alaska that an unusual flying object's been sighted. A sleigh with 8 tiny reindeer. Piloting the vehicle, a man who was overheard to say, "Ho, ho, ho." Anyone knowing the identity of this man, please contact the nearest child. This is Ted Baxter saying, Merry Christmas to you and yours, from me and mine.
Murray, did you write that last part?
No. As a matter of fact, that's the only news story Ted ever wrote in his life. He does it every year. He even had thousands of copies printed up for people who write in requesting it. He still has thousands of copies. Well, I better get going. Merry Christmas.
You too.
Oh, Mary! How could you let Fred talk you into working Christmas Eve? I mean, it's bad enough you can't go home, but working tonight.
Well, it's all right. Look, Fred has a family to spend the evening with.
Oh, his family isn't so great. They bought an aluminum tree this year. Well, Mary, guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Mary.
Not much for you to check tonight. Everything's pretty quiet.
Yeah, I know. Typical Christmas Eve. There's an envelope for you on the desk there.
Who's it from?
Me.
The crystal bells of Christmas bring love and cheer tonight to wish for you Oh, Mr. Grant, I really...
I don't know what to buy her, 'cause you get yourself something.
Mr. Grant, I can't accept this.
Sure you can.
But a blank check.
What? Huh? That's a mistake.
Why don't I just wait outside?
No. All I have to do is fill in an amount here. Can I have the card back, please? If you don't mind. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Mr. Grant.
Mary, it's none of my business why you're working for Fred on Christmas Eve.
Yes, it is, Mr. Grant. You're head of the newsroom.
No, I don't want it to be my business. Because if it is, then I have to feel responsible for you being here all alone.
Oh, Mr. Grant, thank you. But I'm not going to be alone. The cleaning crew will be coming around.
No, they won't. They don't work on Christmas Eve.
Well, then there's the night watchman.
There's only one man on duty tonight, and he has to stay downstairs in the lobby.
Well, it's comforting then to know that there'll be somebody only 12 floors away.
Look, I got some paperwork I can do. I'll stay. You go on home.
No, Mr. Grant. You know, it would make it a lot easier on me if everyone would just stop feeling sorry for me and go home and have a Merry Christmas.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Take care of yourself.
Well, you too. Good night.
Good night.
So. May your days be merry.
Hello there. Hello. Hello. Hey, Fred, you there? Hey, Fred, I got a great joke for you. Hey, Fred, now don't mess around. This is really a great story I got.
Hello?
Fred?
No, I'm filling in for him tonight. Who is this?
Charlie.
Oh, hi, Charlie. Charlie, I don't know what this is connected to. Where are you?
Out at the transmitter. I'm Charlie.
Oh.
You've heard of me.
Yes, Charlie out at the transmitter.
Right.
Well. How is the transmitter?
Sort of quiet tonight.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm all alone here, too.
Well, so long.
Well, wait. Charlie, can't we talk or something?
What about?
Well, you said you had a good joke.
Oh, yeah. There were these two guys, and they're walking down this big alley. What's your name again?
Mary.
I can't tell it to you.
Well, then, can't we talk about something else?
I don't know what to say to you. I've never spoken to you before.
Charlie, do you have any family?
Nothing but 4 kids, 9 grandkids.
Gee, I bet you wish you could be with them tonight, huh?
I will be in about 15 minutes. The whole family's meeting over my son Paul's place. Every year we have a real old-fashioned Christmas. You'll get the kids up, and they'll open up some of their presents. Do you have any family?
Well, not tonight, I don't know. It was really nice talking to you, Charlie.
Same here, and Merry Christmas.
You too. Oh, over and out. Hello, Rhoda. Listen, there's not supposed to be anyone in the building, and I just heard the elevator. Rhoda, I can't call the police. What am I going to tell them, that I heard an elevator? I can't call the police until the murderer gets off the elevator. There he is. He's off the elevator. He's brought his gang. Rhoda, listen. You were my best friend, and I really liked your Christmas present.
I hope we didn't scare you.
Oh.
We were going to call you, but Ted wanted it to be a surprise. Were you surprised?
Was I surprised? Oh.
Hello, newsroom. Season's greetings.
Mr. Green.
What do you mean, is this the murderer?
That's for me.
You're the murderer?
Rhoda, yes, everything's fine. Yes, of course, I'm sure. No, nobody's forcing me to say that. No, it's just Mr. Grant and Ted and Murray. I don't know why they're here.
We're having a Christmas party.
They're having a Christmas party.
No. We're having a Christmas party. All of us.
We are, yes. He wanted to come down. All right, we'll see you in a little while. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you, too. Bye. Oh, Mr. Grant. Oh, Murray, thank you.
Mary.
Thank you. Oh, Ted, thank you. Oh, Ted, I'm sorry.
Spend Christmas night with Nick at Night and join us for tree trimming, gift giving, and Donna's fruitcake. It's enough to make a reindeer blush.
And that's only some of the things.
Watch Christmas Night on Nick at Night, starting tonight at 8, 7 Central.
Pain like this could mean you have sensitive teeth. Here's a remarkable solution. Introducing Aquafresh Sensitive. It targets the cause of the pain. Microscopic holes that let hot and cold shoot straight to the nerve. Aquafresh Sensitive soothes the nerve and helps stop the pain. And with fluoride and that great Aquafresh taste, it can replace your everyday toothpaste, so you may never have sensitive teeth pain again. New Aquafresh Sensitive soothes the nerve, helps stop the pain.
Mom sent pictures. You're as big as a house.
Oh, you should see me.
Moments like this were made for Gold MasterCard. With the added credit you've earned.
It's a long drive, and you'll need the map.
Plus, no card is more welcomed. At home or abroad.
Oh, Lori, I can't believe it. How in the world?
Gold MasterCard. The best gold card to master the moment.
How would you like a new low price? Seriously, how about at 10 tonight or over the weekend? Well, with AT&T's Reach Out America calling plans, from now on, you'll get a bonus after your first hour of calls. It's a new low price of just 10 cents a minute. That's right, just a dime a minute. Starting at 10 on weeknights, all day Saturday, and Sunday until 5. So call and get your bonus. AT&T will always be there to make calling more affordable.
At first, I didn't believe it.
UV rays can age your face every day.
Now I wouldn't go a day without UV protection. But protection isn't everything. What about gorgeous, younger-looking skin?
Oil of Olay Daily UV Protectant. SPF 15 combined with fluid working like young skins. Light, greaseless moisture replenishment.
Protected skin, younger-looking skin. All I want is both.
For healthy, younger-looking skin, it's the ultimate combination. Daily UV Protectant.
Ho, 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 ho!
Christmas night on Nick at Night is brought to you by Nestle and Nintendo Game Boy.
Oh, it's just so good to see you.
Come on, Mary. The party's at my place.
Hey, I'll get my coat.
Hey, wait a minute. You're not off till midnight.
Oh, come on, Lou. It's Christmas Eve. What's the difference?
The difference is that the general manager has a habit of calling at 2 minutes to midnight to wish the night man a Merry Christmas. If the night man isn't here...
You mean we have to kill a half hour here?
Well, let's make good use of it. Come on, I got some paperwork I can take care of.
Well, I guess I can write some fillers for tomorrow night's show.
I think I'll go listen to my album.
Hey, Mary, can you type this up again?
Oh, sure, Mr. Grant. Da,
La 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. La 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 la.
Don we now our gay apparel.
If you count on getting the facts fast, then count on WJM every night. Baxter with the news, Gordy with weather, Murray with a toupee. The WJM Action AccuEye Eyewitness News Team, up to the minute and on the air. It's the only 6 o'clock news at 9. The WJM News Team, informative, award-winning, dignified, and part of our television heritage. And remember, you can't spell warm pajamas without WJM. Only on the Mary Tyler Moore Show, weeknights at 9, 8 Central on Nick at Night.
Be our guest, put our magic to the test. Bring a heart that's full of wonder and let Disney do the rest. Come to our world and be part of our family. Come be our guest.
Good night, Mickey.
The Walt Disney World Resort in Florida. Call 407-WDisney.
Twice the power. That makes a big difference.
Professional plumbers on Professional Strength Liquid Plumber.
All the other liquid drain openers dilute. This stuff doesn't. It's more powerful. So twice as much power attacks the hair clog, and bam. Goodbye, clog.
Get twice the power to the clog.
For years, something stopped me from buying Dawn. This, a piece of fruit, stood between me and the best way to clean grease. But I'm a lemon nut, just love the smell. So I gotta have a lemon liquid. But there wasn't any lemon Dawn.
Until now. Introducing Lemon Scent Dawn. New Lemon Scent Dawn breaks up grease, takes it away, and helps keep it away.
Lemon, Dawn, now we're talking.
New Lemon Scent Dawn takes grease out of your way.
What's cherry red? Loaded with extras and purrs when you floor it. Guess again. It's the Dirt Devil Power Pack, a powerful compact vacuum with a revolving brush and handy tools for all your cleaning needs. So get the Dirt Devil Power Pack and get rolling.
When your work saps out the nutrients and fluids your body needs, Florida grapefruit juice replaces them naturally. 100% pure Florida grapefruit juice. Recharge your body.
As chairman, I guarantee that our 4th annual rerun countdown will be better than ever. So join Casey Kasem and Nick at Night on New Year's Eve for a festival of television heritage.
Starting this Thursday at noon, 11 Central on Nick at Night.
The Lucy Show. Starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Vivian Vance.
Christmas to you, Mrs. Carmichael. What can I do for you?
Have you got a nice turkey, Ernie?
Mrs. Carmichael, would I have a turkey that wasn't nice?
I mean especially nice.
I got a real honey of one here. Been saving it for a special customer.
Well, I don't know. Have you got another one?
Oh, Mrs. Carmichael. You won't find a better one than this. Born and bred on the finest farm in Vermont.
Ernie, we don't want to adopt him. We want to eat him. Besides, he feels kind of tough. I wonder what made him nervous. He feels like he did a lot of pacing.
Mrs. Carmichael, please don't pinch the leg. He's so tender, I'm afraid he'll bruise. Believe me, this is the best one I got.
Okay, wrap it up. Be careful of it now. It's for Christmas dinner.
Oh, so you're not going to your mother's in Jamestown for Christmas this year?
No, not this year.
Oh. Mrs. Bagley going to her uncle's in Philadelphia as usual?
No, we all decided it would be wonderful if our two little families stayed right here and spent Christmas together for a change.
Isn't it marvelous? This is the first time the five of us have ever spent Christmas together.
Yeah, I'm sure glad we're not going to Grandma's.
Oh, honey, I thought you liked to go to Grandma's. You always have so much fun.
Yeah, but it's hardly worth all that kissing.
Now, that isn't a very nice thing to say. You love your grandma.
I love Grandma, but I hate her lipstick.
Oh.
Merry Christmas, Ernie.
Oh, Merry Christmas to you, Mrs. Bagley.
Hey, where's Sherman?
He's next door waiting for the Christmas tree I just bought.
Oh, maybe we can help him carry it.
Okay.
Come on, Jerry.
Yeah, run along.
Okay.
Fine. Look at the beautiful turkey I got, Viv.
Turkey?
Yeah, for Christmas dinner.
My family always has roast goose for Christmas.
Goose?
Yeah.
Oh, no, we always have turkey. It's tradition.
Thanksgiving is turkey. Christmas is goose. That's tradition. Oh, my family's had a roast goose Christmas dinner every year for 150 years.
Well, it's time you got out of that Yuletide rut.
I happen to like that Yuletide rut.
Ernie, what does your family eat for Christmas?
Whatever I'm stuck with. Last year it was oxtails.
Look, Viv, as long as I already bought the turkey, let's have turkey, huh?
Okay.
All right.
I guess a turkey will be all right as long as it's stuffed with plenty of good old oyster dressing.
Oyster dressing?
Yeah, oyster dressing, sure.
We always have chestnut dressing.
Chestnut dressing?
Oh, yeah, I can't stand oyster
stand
dressing.
Say, how about stuffing the turkey with a goose? I got a lovely goose here.
Ernie, never mind. Look, Viv, we'll compromise. We'll have my turkey with your oyster dressing.
I accept your gracious offer.
Thank you.
The important thing is we're all going to be together for Christmas, huh?
That's the important thing, believe me.
Here it is. Look at the tree, Mom.
There it is. Oh, look, Lucy.
What?
Isn't that beautiful?
A white tree?
Yes, isn't that gorgeous?
Well, yeah, if you like white trees.
What do you mean? We always have a white tree.
Well, we always have a green tree.
A green tree?
Oh, yeah, a green tree.
Oh, Lucy, let's not squabble over every little detail this Christmas. You'll love this white tree when you see it all trimmed with the beautiful new gold ornaments I just bought.
New gold ornaments?
Yes.
Well, I suppose if a person would have a white tree, they would have new gold ornaments. I suppose it'd go very nice with your neon lights.
Lucy, don't tell me that you're from the dreadful little strings of gray popcorn and a sticky candy cane school of tree trimming.
They're not gray and they're not sticky.
I knew it. I knew it. I can see the moth-eaten Santa and the chipped glass birds right now.
We're going to have to argue about what goes...
Mom, you have to argue in public.
It's so embarrassing.
There's no argument. I bought a white tree and we're going to have a white tree.
We're going to have a green tree.
A white tree.
A green tree.
White.
Green.
White.
Green.
White.
Green.
Hey!
We're...
Whatever happened to 'tis the season to be jolly? That's right, Tommy. If you don't believe me, come and see for yourself. I bet we're the only people in the world with two Christmas trees. One is green and one is, if you'll pardon the expression, white.
Jerry, remember the Christmas spirit, dear.
So long, Tommy.
Come on, Jerry, let's go Christmas shopping.
Okay.
Jerry, did you take your money out of your piggy bank?
Yes, Mom.
How many presents do you have to buy?
Well, there's you and Chris and Aunt Viv and Sherman and Harry next door and my teacher and Tommy and Amy Schaefer.
And you have money enough to buy presents for all of those people?
Sure, I've got a whole $1.10.
Oh, well then, go ahead. Bye-bye.
Come on, Sherman.
Okay. Say, Mom.
Yes, dear?
Could I ask you something?
Of course.
Well, if you were going to buy a pair of gloves for a lady who's a mother and a blonde and about as big as you are, what size and what color would you buy?
Well, I'd buy black in size 6 1/4.
Black, 6 1/4.
Uh-huh.
Thanks. Oh, Mom, after we go Christmas shopping, we're going to the Y.
All right, have a lot of fun.
Bye, Mom.
Bye-bye.
I like that.
Oh, dear. Lucy?
Yeah.
Do you think I've got enough mistletoe hung around?
Plenty. The only way a man can get in this house without being kissed is through the coal chute.
You're so right.
Mom?
Yeah.
Could I ask your advice?
About what?
Do you think if I get Alan Harper a bottle of aftershave lotion for Christmas, it would be too personal?
Well, no, dear, I don't think it would be too personal, but I just don't think it would be appropriate. Alan wouldn't have any use for aftershave lotion because he doesn't have any whiskers.
Oh, yes, he does.
Oh, well then. How do you know?
Oh, he told me so. Well, I've got to go. I'll see you later.
Chris must have gotten her mistletoe up earlier than I did.
Apparently. Gee, you know, Viv, I was just thinking, I'm kind of glad we had that little difference of opinion over the 2 trees. Makes everything twice as festive and twice as Christmassy.
And twice as many pine needles to sweep up.
Oh, who cares?
Nobody.
At the door.
Parcel post! More presents! More presents, huh?
There you are, Mrs. Bradley.
Oh.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, Johnny. Oh, here we are. Yep, there's one for me. One for me.
Oh, no, you don't.
Now, Lucy, let me open that. You've hidden every present that's come into this house. Come on.
Viv, don't you want to be surprised for Christmas?
Now, look at that box. It's so flat, it's handkerchiefs. That wouldn't surprise me. I know it's handkerchiefs.
Now, look, Viv, we've been all over this before. Now, my family always brings all the presents that come into the house, puts them all together. We open them all at the same time.
Well, my family thinks that that's too many presents to open at once, so we always open all the out-of-town presents when they arrive. Give me that box.
Well, I might have known anyone who'd have a white tree would be a goose-eating package peeker.
Lucy, that's not a very nice thing to say.
Well, all right, I take it back.
Well, fine. I guess it won't hurt me to wait till Christmas Eve to open my packages.
Well, now that's a good girl. You'll enjoy it more. You open your packages Christmas Eve.
Sure, we always have.
Well, we open ours Christmas morning.
Christmas morning?
That's the proper time, yes.
Well, that figures. That figures. What else would you expect from an evergreen-loving chestnut stuffer?
Now, just a minute. Before we continue with this jolly holiday, I think there's a few things we better get straight.
All righty.
Tell me, when does your family usually have Christmas dinner?
1 o'clock Christmas Day. When does your family have its Christmas dinner?
At 6 o'clock in the evening.
Who hands out the presents?
The littlest child. Who else?
Everyone takes turns. That's who else.
Oh, boy. We usually hang our stockings on the mantel.
We usually hang ours on the foot of the bed.
We open our stockings first.
We open our stockings last.
My father always read us Dickens' Christmas Carol.
Well, my father always read us A Night Before Christmas.
I'll bet my father could read better than your father.
Is that so?
Yes, that's so. And I'll tell you another thing. I can't stand having that gaudy white tree in my house.
Well, you won't have to.
Because I'm going to Philadelphia for Christmas.
Well, that's all right with me, because I'm going to Jamestown.
I'm all packed except for the Christmas presents.
So am I. I just left a note for the milkman.
Are the children home yet?
No, not yet.
I have to call the station and make my reservations for Philadelphia.
I already made them. I made them at the same time I made ours for Jamestown.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Viv?
Yes?
How are we going to tell the children that we're not spending Christmas here?
Well, we'll just tell them that the plans changed, that's all.
They've sort of been counting on staying here.
Yes, I know they have, but you know how children are. They'll be disappointed, and then in a couple of minutes, it won't mean a thing.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Probably won't bother them at all. So when they come in, you just go right ahead and tell them.
Why me?
Well, there's no point in both of us telling them the same thing at the same time.
Well, if we're going to choose which one of us tells them, I choose you.
Why me?
Because you have twice as many children as I have.
Nothing doing. You tell them.
Oh, no, you don't. You tell them.
All right, I will.
Hi, Mom. Hi. Oh, we got the greatest place. I'm getting so excited. I just can't wait till Christmas. Oh, yeah, and everyone's so nice down there. And it's
Children,
nice.
I have something I want to tell you.
What is it, Mom?
Well, I want to tell you that Aunt Viv has something to tell you.
Yeah, Mom?
Well, I want to tell you that Aunt Lucy has something to tell you.
Well, while you're deciding who's going to tell us, I've got big news.
What is it, dear?
Alan Harper just invited me to the big junior dance at the country club Christmas afternoon.
Really?
Isn't it wild?
Wonderful.
And guess what, Mom?
What?
Mr. Edward at the Y invited Jerry and me to go caroling on Christmas Eve.
He did?
At first he said Jerry couldn't go because he was too little.
Yeah, I sang White Christmas and there wasn't a dry eye in the house.
Well, this all sounds pretty exciting. A dance at the country club and caroling on Christmas Eve. Sounds great, doesn't it, Viv?
It sounds fine to me.
Well, while you're out caroling, we'll be trimming our trees.
Yes, we'll be trimming our trees.
Mom?
Yeah?
What'd you want to tell us?
Oh, what is it? What did I want to tell
What was that we had? We were going to tell them something.
Oh, yeah. I heard great news on the radio. The weatherman said it's going to snow.
Snow!
So we're all going to be together for a white Christmas. Is this enough bread for the dressing?
Yeah, plenty. Hey, Lucy, now what are these chestnuts doing here? You know perfectly well that we agreed on oyster dressing.
I know, and I'm just sick. We're not going to be able to have it.
And why not?
Well, I just remembered you're only supposed to eat oysters in the months that don't have an R in them, and December has an R in it, so I guess we're stuck with the chestnut dressing.
Oh, gee, it's a good thing you remembered. It's very bad to... Hey, wait a minute. You're supposed to eat oysters in the months that do have R in them.
By George, you're right. Never can get that straight.
Nice try.
We're all ready to go caroling.
Well, honey, do you know the words to all the carols?
All but Good King Wenceslas. If they sing that, I'll just have to fake it.
I didn't know you were going, Chris.
Well, since this is the first Christmas Eve we've all been together, I thought I ought to go caroling with my two best buddies.
I think that's sweet.
Sweet nothing. She just found out that Alan Harper's going along as one of the counselors.
Stay pretty.
So long.
Aren't those oysters gorgeous? You're not going to eat that. You bet your life I am. Trim my tree. Oh, there's just nothing as good as a raw oyster.
It's that time of year again when all those other TV networks slap on the Christmas spirit. Well, at Nick at Night, we deck our halls with good cheer all year long. After all, Donna doesn't save her smile just for Christmas. Maynard isn't kind to animals just once a year. And if you're hankering for some fruitcake, you can find Maxwell Smart any night. At Nick at Night, good TV, it's a keeper. So don't let those other networks drag you in with slick holiday cheer. Watch Nick at Night. We're nice to you more than just once a year.
A new kind of softness is about to touch you. Now the Camay Fragrance Collection has added fragrant drops of natural moisturizer, leaving you softer than ever, even more irresistible. Camay Classic. Captivating. Flair. Sexy. New innocent, tender. Whichever Camay fragrance you choose, uncover a new you and be softer too.
Sure, you had the easy life, but you blew it all. It was just one game, Warden. But the name of the game is don't go to jail. You gotta roll those dice, form as many groups as you can. But if you roll go to jail, you lose it all. Don't go to jail. The Monopoly dice game.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is. What'd you do? I sat on something. Oh, Lucy, that's my favorite ornament. Oh. I paid $1.50 for that. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think I broke it very much. Oh, sure. It's not broken very much. Oh, I'm sorry, Viv. It was an accident. I'll buy you another one. Well, all right. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride. Did you see this? I've had this since I was a little girl. Sweet. Now then, I guess I'll plug in my lights, huh? Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah. Oh, my goodness gracious. Now then, let's see. One more, maybe one more. Where would I put just one more book? Oh! Oh! Oh, no! You stepped on my Santa! Oh, I'm sorry, Lucy. I didn't see him there. Oh! I didn't know he was on the floor. Oh! From now on, you'll have to call him Chris Crinkled. That's not funny. Oh, I'm sorry, Lucy. It's been on every Christmas tree since I was a little girl. I'm sorry. I'm never going to be able to replace it. Well, I'll try. Even if you did, it wouldn't be the same. Well, now then, let's not spoil it. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride one or two. Jingle bells. You know something? What? I think that branch is a little too long for the rest of the tree. Well, it certainly is. I've been looking at it for some time. You cut my light. My light's gone. I cut it? Yes,
Yes, you did.
Well, I didn't mean to cut it.
You did it on purpose.
I did not do it on purpose.
You did do it on purpose just because I stepped on your old sad Santa.
Aha! Then you stepped on him deliberately, huh?
And you cut my lights deliberately.
I did not do it deliberately.
You did too.
Look, Viv, if I want to ruin your tree, I could ruin it if I wanted to.
Ruin it, I don't have to cut your lights.
The carolers, the kids. Oh, Viv, what have we done?
Oh, Lucy, we've been making darn fools out of ourselves. That's what we've done.
You bet we have.
Lucy, what's the matter with us?
I don't know.
Oh, dear.
They're down at the house on the corner. We got a few minutes.
To do what?
To try to save Christmas Eve.
How are we going to do that?
I don't know.
Oh.
Do you suppose maybe they'll believe that Santa Claus drove his reindeer here through by mistake?
I don't think so.
Well, come on, hurry up. Let's pick it up.
Do
the best we can. We'll make it up and clean it out.
Yes. Right there, baby.
Give it here, Chris. Get that on the top. Now, put it down.
Hurry,
there,
hurry.
right up next to where it's
Got it. There it is. Got it. Got it. Hurry.
Yeah.
Hurry.
I got it. I got it, Viv. We made it. Yeah.
Go.
Oh, is it gonna look all right? There they are.
They're coming. They're coming. Ooh, hurry up.
Get it fixed.
This season to be jolly, fa-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. See the blazing Yule before us, fa-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Strike the harp and join the chorus, fa-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Follow me
Christmas, Lucy.
Merry Christmas, Viv.
Now a quick Nick at Night Christmas quiz. Which Santa is actually Mr. Ed? Keep watching Nick at Night for the answer. You may be surprised.
Television. The kids are bound to ask about it sooner or later.
Daddy, why is that woman wearing a bow in her hair?
Your kids deserve honest answers. After all, it's their television heritage, too.
Mommy, were you and Daddy ever in black and white?
Sure, television heritage isn't always easy to talk about. There are probably things even you don't understand.
This isn't a gun. This is my nephew's rubber duck.
Watch Nick at Night together, because if you don't talk to your children about television heritage, someone else will.
Happy holidays from everyone.
Deck the halls, deck the halls.
La 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 la. Oh, 'tis the season to be jolly.
Come we now our gay apparel. 'Tis the season to be jolly.
Ho, ho, ho. Everyone here at Nick at Night.
Well, since my baby left me,
The king.
well, I found a new place to dwell.
The one and only Elvis.
Heartbreak Hotel.
Now the memory of Elvis and his first #1 hit are immortalized in Heartbreak Hotel, a new limited edition collector's plate recommended by the Bradford Exchange and authorized by the estate of Elvis Presley. And now you can own this portrait of the king, banded in 22-karat gold at the issue price of $29.75 if you call now. Not all plates go up in value, some go down, but the Bradford Exchange can often recommend plates with excellent potential. Heartbreak Hotel appears to have similar potential. Plus, the Bradford Exchange offers an unconditional 365-day guarantee, so you risk nothing. Order Heartbreak Hotel today. The king may be gone, but his spirit lives on. To order Heartbreak Hotel, call this toll-free number now. Have your credit card ready to save COD charges.
Introducing new pull-ups training pants. They're as different as girls and boys. Look, these new boy pull-ups put customized leakage protection right where boys need it. And new girl pull-ups are customized too. It's a whole new kind of pull-ups with customized leakage protection for a whole new kind of big kid confidence.
Mommy, wow! I'm a big kid now.
Coming up next, an entire evening of classic Christmas episodes from TV Land. So sit back and enjoy our special gift to you. It's Christmas night on Nick at Night. You can try on that new sweater tomorrow.
Ho, 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 ho! Christmas night on Nick at Night is brought to you by Nestle and Nintendo Game Boy.
It's that time of year again when all those other TV networks slap on the Christmas spirit. Well, at Nick at Night, we deck our halls with good cheer all year long. After all, Donna doesn't save her smile just for Christmas. Maynard isn't kind to animals just once a year. And if you're hankering for some fruitcake, you can find Maxwell Smart any night. At Nick at Night, good TV, it's a keeper. So don't let those other networks drag you in with slick holiday cheer. Watch Nick at Night. We're nice to you more than just once a year.
Responsible adults aren't supposed to have fun. Wake up. We can do whatever we want. Drive racing cars to work, play golf in our pajamas, tennis on the bus, or baseball in our mother-in-law's living room. All you need is a Game Boy. It's a personal game-playing system with over 200 puzzle, action, and sports games to choose from. Hey, fun is your reward for growing up. Start playing.
You really got to get one of these.
Game Boy by Nintendo. Have you had your fun today?
He loves living on the edge. Now he's taking the chance of a lifetime. Freeze a human being. And after 50 years...
It's cold. You think he's dead? Mom, I'm not making this up.
The world has changed.
It's called television.
What the heck happened in the last 50 years? But falling in love remains the same. Mel Gibson, Forever Young, rated PG. Now playing at a theater near you.
Mom sent pictures. You're as big as a house.
Oh, you should see me.
Moments like this were made for Gold MasterCard. With the added credit you've earned.
It's a long drive, and you'll need the map.
Plus, no card is more welcomed. At home or abroad.
Oh, Lori, I can't believe it. How in the world?
Gold MasterCard. The best gold card to master the moment.
Twice the power. That makes a big difference. Professional plumbers on Professional Strength Liquid Plumber.
All the other liquid drain openers dilute.
This stuff doesn't. It's more powerful. So twice as much power attacks the hair clog, and bam.
Goodbye, clog.
Get twice the power to the clog.
Nobody's too young to play the Monopoly game.
Yeah, there's the Monopoly Junior game for kids just like you. It's all about a trip to the amusement park. You get to buy and sell like Monopoly. You can get bricks.
Like Monopoly, the Monopoly Junior game, specially designed for your kids 5 to 8.
Where's the only place you can watch this year's top 25 classic television shows? On Nick at Night's Rerun Countdown. All day and evening.
Be our guest, put our magic to the test. Bring a heart that's full of wonder and let Disney do the rest. Come to our world and be part of our family. Come be our guest.
Good night, Mickey.
The Walt Disney World Resort in Florida. Call 407-WDisney.
Alka-Seltzer Plus Nighttime. For relief without alcohol. Hit the box, not the bottle.
Flying coach was a bit of a drag, but I'm here.
Jane, I'd like you to meet Peter. Peter makes movies.
Features.
Hi. We were just talking about this movie that HBO made. It was so intense. Did you make that movie?
Well, no, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't make
that.
I'm at home thinking they'll never show. And then they show. Were you talking about that HBO movie?
Yeah, really gutsy, huh?
I didn't even know they made movies. Did you make that?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
Yeah, I read that movie caused a lot of controversy. But you probably stay away from stuff like that, huh? Too risky, huh?
Movies that get people talking. Movies that matter. HBO makes them, and you don't want to miss them.
It was edgy.
Poignant.
No, I didn't make it.
Excuse me. I heard you make movies for HBO?
Yes. Yes, I do.
HBO original movies. Just you wait.
You know, people have been talking about my movies all night.
I've just been handed a bulletin. You have something on your front tooth.
The Mary Tyler Moore Show, weeknights at 9, 8 Central on Nick at Night.